Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 16 of Attack on Titan, What Needs to Be Done Now, Even as the Counterattack Part 3.
Last episode we learned more about the Titans from Hanji.
And someone took out Hanji's special boys.
Which is not good. Bean.
No. Bean.
R.I.P. Bean. If you've been enjoying this series, make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below, and check out the Patreon linked in the description below if you want to see episodes early and ask us the questions we answer after every episode. All right, I think that's about it. Are we excited for episode 16 of Attack on Titan?
Yeah, I can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Listen up, Dunderheads! This video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Are you excited to see some maybe experiments?
When did you last
Yeah.
replace your shaft?
After the mop-up, sir. That was 6 days ago. Right. She's clear.
Okay, you're good. Who's
So they're
next?
investigating.
I'm with Squad 42. Krista Lenz, sir.
Well, let's take a look.
Krista.
Okay,
Now we can actually get in
so they're
trouble
checking
for
everyone's
killing
gear.
Titans. Yeah, it's crazy, but they were valuable.
So they're
test
checking people's
subjects.
gear
I
to
know
rule
that.
them out
What
for
I
having
don't
killed the test
understand is why they're
subjects.
trying to find
Yeah.
a killer among the cadets.
What if someone used someone
We're worn
else's
out enough
gear?
as it is from cleaning up the battlefield. We
Interesting.
have the energy.
Guess someone hated looking at those Titans even more than I did.
The sad thing is they may have actually helped the Titans more than anything. All that knowledge lost, and for what? Someone's personal revenge?
Literally.
It just doesn't make any sense.
But I'm glad they did it. Before I'd actually
All
seen
right,
it,
Connie.
I was convinced I wanted to be a scout and take them all on. Now I never want to lay eyes on one again.
Man is
Today.
scared.
We have to pick which regiment to join. Jean, are you really gonna do it?
So they're wondering who's going to become a scout.
I can't imagine anyone signing up for that.
Really?
Nope. Hard pass.
I guess regret's the order of the day. Right about now, we're all wondering why the hell we ever put on this uniform. Standing here watching our friends burn. How could we possibly think anything else?
Watching our friends burn.
They're cremating them.
Oh, I see. Oh no.
Yeah.
Sorry, Marco.
It's just a flashback, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Marco.
I don't even know which of these bones are yours anymore.
Yeah, so Marco. He's just...
So sad.
Yeah.
If I hadn't become a soldier, I would have never had to worry about who's next.
So, you're telling me it's better to just cut our losses, is that it? Let all the death and destruction be meaningless?
We have to fight. I know that's the right thing to do.
So Jean
But
changed.
I also know I'm not
Yeah.
a suicidal maniac like he is.
Promise me you're not gonna take this the wrong way. But I don't think you're a good leader because you're strong. I think it's because you know what it is to be weak. You're one of us. You're scared out of your mind, just like we all are. It makes you alert, sympathetic.
Marco was so sweet.
Yeah.
Adorable.
This is so sad.
What am I going to do now?
Hey guys, question for you. So have you decided yet? Which regiment you're gonna join? I've made my choice. It'll be rough, but... Damn it! I'm gonna join the Scouts!
Wow.
Oh. And remember, he used to be like, I'll be in the military police. You guys can go get eaten.
Yeah.
Like,
Annie, you think Jean meant it? You think he's serious about signing up with the Scouts?
Wait, Sean said that?
Who cares?
So you're sticking with the MPs, huh? I'm really starting to think I might go that way too.
Tell me something. If someone ordered you to die, would you do it?
What? Of course not.
Well, then my advice is do what's best for you. And what about you, Armin?
Oh, I think
It's an
I
interesting
might.
question.
yeah.
The situation truly called for it, and I knew that my sacrifice might save others. Not that I'd want to.
So, you've decided then?
I've planned to join the Scouts from the start.
Come
So
on.
Armin's still holding
Not you
strong.
too, Armin.
Of course.
I'm impressed. For a mouse, you've got guts, I'll give you that.
Thanks, I guess. You know, I'm beginning to suspect you care more than you let on. Huh? It's just the way you're trying to discourage us from the Scouts. You're looking out for us. Is that why you're joining the MPs? I bet you think you can do some good there too, huh?
No, not really. I just want to live. The only person I'm looking out for is myself.
I think once you get to the point where you've seen so many of your friends die for this cause with very little, if any, discernible like gain or benefit, I think it makes total sense to just say you're just gonna look out for yourself. I thought it was really interesting that she was trying to encourage people not to join the Scouts.
Yeah.
Because that does negatively impact her. Not like directly, obviously, but I'm assuming from everything we've heard, there are only like a certain number of military police jobs. So it's very competitive. So the idea that she is potentially adding to her competition for the sake of letting her friends know, I don't even know if they would call them friends, letting like her fellow trainees, I guess, know that she thinks they should also look out for themselves, I think is a really,
it's a fascinating little character moment.
It really is. I think that says a ton about Annie. Horses.
We love horses.
I love this show.
One person who used their ODM gear without permission. So who could have done it?
One person.
Right now, I'm more concerned with the recruitment drive tonight. How many cadets are crazy enough to join the regiment with the highest casualties?
That's the thing, and they just had the attack, so everybody's like, I don't want to go fight Titans.
Thinking about joining us?
Yeah, there are a few. Or at least, there were.
Yikes.
I'm really not so sure now.
Horsies! Montana's loving the horse content.
Make ready, people.
None of them
We're going on patrol.
have markings.
Yes,
or the three I've been looking at.
Reporting for duty!
Aaron, you will stay within 10 meters of me at all times. The only reason that you're out of your cell is because I'm keeping an eye on you. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Let's ride.
What? Okay.
Well, the other thing to think about is they have a limited pool of like horses to breed with. Like they probably have a limited sort of variety of horses.
Interesting.
Wouldn't you say? If you're trapped in a wall?
I mean, I don't know how many horses they have. It would depend on the number of horses.
That's true.
Sean, you're really set on the Scouts?
Yeah.
Whoa, are you serious?
Total character change.
Aren't you terrified?
Huh? Of course I'm scared. I'm not an idiot here.
Then why are you...
Because I am scared of the Titans, and I want to do something about it. Huh? But listen, I understand that joining the Scouts isn't for everybody. I won't guilt trip you. Unlike a certain suicidal maniac.
Aaron, huh? Guess he's already been a scout for a while now, hasn't he?
Cadets! Haul it!
And so Aaron's away from them too.
At the end of the day, there's nothing that anyone could say to persuade you into risking your life. Same goes for me. So believe me when I say this decision is all mine.
Good point.
Yeah. I love that the growth John has already had.
I'm Erwin Smith, commander of the Survey Corps, also known as the Scout Regiment. Today you will choose your regiment. Let's cut to the chase here. The Scouts need you. We need all the warm bodies we can get. After the recent Titan attack, you now know firsthand the horrors of which they are capable, as well as the limits of your own skill. However, this battle's aftermath gave humanity a new chance for victory. I refer to Aaron Yeager. After selflessly risking life and limb, he has proven beyond a doubt his unwavering loyalty to our cause.
Yeah.
Hope lives in him.
Wow.
Aaron didn't just help to deter the Titan invasion. He's offered us a means to discern the truth of their origin.
That cellar, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Intel suggests that the cellar of Yeager's home in Shiganshina holds a vital secret regarding our enemy. We will form an expedition to find this secret. Find it, and use it to break free from the Titan's tyrannical 100-year reign once and for all.
The cellar.
So now there's a plan to actually like defeat them rather than just like kill them off one by one.
Yeah. There's a plan.
Or not like a plan, but like at least there's something.
We went public with the info.
A covert strategy? question is, if he's baited the hook, who does he intend to catch?
Erwin's always got a plan.
Very smart.
He's planner. Like when he was drawing up the plans, he just... I just love him.
Before we can reach the aforementioned cellar in Shiganshina, another problem must be dealt with. We must first retake Walmaria. Of course, this is much easier said than done. Now that the gate at Trost has been rendered inaccessible, we'll be forced to stage future operations from the Kolnith district further east. Thus, the battalion route we've spent the last 4 years establishing is now completely useless to us.
Yikes.
Oh boy.
Over the course of those 4 years, we've incurred losses in excess of 60%. 60% in 4 years. That's a horrifying figure.
Yikes. Not good.
One
That's
month
really
from now,
bad.
we will conduct a recon mission outside the walls. Recruits from among your ranks will be expected to take part. I estimate a third of them will die. After 4 years, most will be dead. But those who endure will be amongst the most capable soldiers alive. Now, having heard this dismal state of affairs, whoever still wishes to put their life on the line and join us, remain here. But first ask yourself, can you give your heart? Can you give everything for humanity? That is all. Those wanting to join other regiments are dismissed.
Heck of a speech, right?
Yeah.
Commander, I think that you may have overly intimidated the cadets, sir. None of them are gonna stick around.
What do you think? Do you think people stay? Snap decision. What do you think?
I think some, very few do.
Very few.
Yeah.
But like the way he told it, at least, like it sets you up where he's like, you know everything now.
Yeah.
Like you know that you're probably gonna die, but
He's giving people the full option.
now they know what they sign up for.
Yeah.
I've already decided.
Oh.
Making me feel like such a fool.
If I don't leave now, I'll have to go through it all again.
I left my village. The MPs were the whole point. I wanted Mom to be proud. I wanted to be treated right. Everyone respects them, period.
All the top people that had the MP spots.
Yeah.
Not after you've seen it.
Seen them up close and
Seen how they eat people.
So yeah, everybody, a lot of people filed out, but
Couple stayed.
yeah.
But that makes that statistic that 60% are gonna die even scarier.
Yeah.
Or I guess not even
It's
scarier.
30,
but
it's a third
a third, yeah.
on this mission.
If you
Right,
were
right,
ordered
right.
to die, could you do it?
We don't want to die, sir!
Of course. Let us hope that you don't, then. You who stayed, you are now one of us. Allow me to welcome you to the Scout Regiment. This is a genuine salute, soldiers. Together we give our hearts.
And it's our whole squad. It's mostly, and those are all the people that they're gonna be MPs, and then this whole attack happened, and now they,
not to.
yeah.
Wow.
scary! I just want to go home!
Oh man, what the hell?
If you're gonna keep crying, then don't stay.
Those of you standing here have worked through your fear. You have proven yourselves courageous. Each one of you has my respect.
All right.
God, that's an empty.
Not many
audience.
people stayed.
Jesus.
I'm Section Commander Ness, and this girl is my horse, Charette. Fair warning, Charette is rather partial to pulling hair, so I'd watch out if you don't want to go bald. We're
Do
glad
horses
to
pull
meet
hair?
you.
Yes.
Hey, stop
Other
that,
Kenny
you
used to
freak!
pull my hair all the
I
time.
want to hear horse analysis of every scene.
Our
Just make
training
sure they're
began in
accurate.
earnest
Yeah.
the next day.
Horses eat hair.
The lessons were rarely combat-oriented, with an emphasis on memorizing Commander Erwin's long-range scouting formation. Despite being such a precisely
Formations.
detailed,
Yeah.
meticulously calculated formation, Aaron Yeager's position was somewhat less than clear.
You rookies will be
So not
here,
getting all the info.
between the Wagon Defense Squad and the Scout Support Squad. You will run spare horses as well as relay signals.
Our special ops squad will be positioned here, on standby.
Levi and his horse.
So we'll be pretty far back.
That's sweet.
It's the safest position in the formation. The supply wagons don't even get such fine treatment. Our goal this time around is to simply leave, then come back. Today's expedition will serve as a sort of test run to see if we got a shot at getting you all the way to Shiganshina.
Interesting.
Understood. Either way, I still don't really know how to use my ability or if I can even control it.
Aaron, do you understand what the commander was asking you about back then?
Huh?
Who do you think the real enemy is here?
What did he mean by that? What do you guys think?
Not a clue. Well,
So
if
other
I
people
told you
heard
that I
it.
knew what he meant, I'd be lying to you. That said,
It's entirely feasible.
The way they're drawing the horse. Horses are beautiful.
Yes.
Their equipment,
Is bad?
it's incorrect. Like it just.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go back. We'll get
All
some
right.
horse analysis here. Boobs are looking good.
Yeah, no, the horses are beautiful. Okay, the bit, the metal ring should be at the end of the lip, right? Because a horse bit has the two links, right? There's like a bar in the middle, sometimes like a break in the middle, and then there are the two like loops on the end that the leather attaches to. The middle bar is in the horse's mouth. Like the intersection of that circle and that line on the bit should be way lower.
Wow. Horse girl Montana moment.
I'm sorry. I had to get it out.
Yes.
I am done now.
You said your piece.
I will leave it now.
It's entirely
Who's the
feasible
real enemy
that this
here?
operation has an alternate goal. And yet, the commander has decided it's best to withhold it from the rank and file.
Interesting.
That's the case.
Interesting. I feel like when you're asking people to do things that have such a high rate of failure, oftentimes you can't quite let them know exactly how bad it is or the specifics of what they're going to be doing, because if you're fully honest, most will leave. I
Or
feel like
do
being
I?
told that you are headed to certain death, they say, okay, you're going this way, and then if you happen to run into Titans, then you fight them. But being told like you're going into the Titans' den, like the idea that information is being deliberately withheld from lower ranks so that they fall in line is really interesting.
Interesting.
Leaving and coming back is all we need to concern ourselves with. Have faith in the commander.
I will.
Today's training is concluded. Return to base.
All right, so we're on track with the mission.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the test run.
Right. They're
I don't
here.
believe it. Oduo, may I be excused to talk to my friends for a minute?
Fine, just don't take too long.
Hey, Mikasa! Armin!
It's so cute that he asked even after seeing them and being alone.
Man, am I glad to see you guys!
Aaron, have they mistreated you in any way? Like subjecting you to any cruel experiments? Or some sort of mental anguish?
No, not at all.
That pipsqueak took things way too far.
The kicking.
Pay for it one day.
Pipsqueak.
Hold on. You mean Captain Levi?
Hey, Aaron!
That
There he
pipsqueak about
is.
Captain Levi.
Guys, you're all here. Whoa, wait. If all of you are here, then does that mean you're saying that you guys all joined the Scouts?
Well, yeah, why else would we be here?
Of course.
Wow.
So then Jean, Annie, and Marco went to the military police then?
Not John.
Annie
Wait a
did
sec.
though.
You joined too?
Marco is dead.
Hey, what? Wait, what are you saying? Marco's not dead. You're just kidding around, right?
I wish I could tell you he died nobly or heroically. Truth is, I don't even know how he went out. He died alone. There was no one there to see it happen.
Marco's dead.
All right, rookies, form up! Your uniforms are here!
Wow.
Pretty cool uniform, right?
We just got one for Cheyenne.
Yes. Cheyenne has a little mini one. We'll show it next episode or something. Maybe I'll wear mine too.
Wow.
The wings of freedom. Look at them, scouts. The animation's always just so beautiful in this show, right?
That's gotta mean so much that someone from like their class didn't even make it.
Yeah.
Because the Titans.
You guys are really...
Yes, we will be in the upcoming operation as well.
Hey, Aaron. I heard that while you were in your Titan form, you intentionally tried to crush Mikasa. You mind telling us what that's all about?
Like, step
You're
off.
wrong. He thought he was just swatting a fly, nothing
I
more.
wasn't asking you. Oh, by the way, that cut on your cheek looks pretty deep. Just how did you get that again?
Jesus. Okay. No.
Apparently it's all true.
Apparently, as in you don't remember whether you did or not? So basically, you can transform into a 14-meter tall monster at will.
14
But when
years.
you do,
I told her
you
it's
actually
15.
have full control over it?
Not yet, but that's right.
Do you hear that, everyone? What a fine situation this is. Our lives and the fate of all mankind rest on his shoulders. I'm guessing we'll probably all end up like Marco, dead well before Eren even knows it.
Stop it. What's the point in chastising Eren
Dang.
now? Just give it a rest.
Listen, Mikasa. Unlike you, most of the rest of us aren't willing to just throw our lives away for him on a whim. We need a reason. The truth. We want to know what we're laying our lives down for.
That's fair. That's a fair question. The way it's
For a chance. Obviously.
What we want is a guarantee from Eren. Show us what you're worth. Prove it to us. We're asking you to make us believe that you're worth dying for. You think you
Is he
can do
gonna
that?
try to hurt him to like trigger the Titan state?
I doubt it. He's probably just
Okay.
intense. That would be crazy just to be like, change.
I'll bite your hand.
Yeah.
Commander, the time approaches. Titans in the vicinity
Here we go.
have been lured away.
The mission's going out.
30 seconds.
And they have no radio communication.
No. So they're completely like.
See that symbol? They call it the wings of freedom.
That's so cute.
And that's where Eren used to be.
Yeah.
This is it.
And he finally got where he wanted to be there.
Another step forward. Now let's show those
I'm
Titans
fine.
exactly
No.
what we're made of.
It's meds.
Wow. Here we go.
It's officially begun! The 57th Recon Mission! Scouts, move out!
Oh my god.
We have to watch the next one right now.
Literally.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Such a great episode. We have everybody in our group has now joined the Scouts.
Yes.
And they're heading out on their mission. What did you think?
I'm so excited.
We just gotta go ahead and go.
I don't even like. I've said everything I wanted to say about
All
the
right.
episode during the episode because I was very excited about it. So
Yes,
yeah.
so we're excited to go on to the next episode, and if you are, make sure to keep a lookout for episode 17 coming next Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or you can check out the Patreon linked in the description below to watch it right now. It's already posted, so go check that out and join at any level to ask us the questions we're right about to answer. For now, where are we headed?
All right, let's go to the episode verdict.
Thank you all for watching that episode. If you want to ask us a question we're right about to answer, check out the Patreon linked in the description below. For now, let's get to question 1. Question 1 from Mark B92. From a psychological point of view, is it common for people to feel empowered or more certain of their decision when they see others bravely making the same decision? The people who chose to stay with the Scouts.
This is so interesting. This is one of my favorite things, like social psychology and like colloquially peer pressure.
It's like
Just
reverse
the
tragedy
way-
of the commons.
Exactly. There's the psych experiment. It's one of my favorites, where they bring people into a lab and they tell the one person that everyone there is there for the experiment. However, they're the one person, everyone else is an agent. And they ask them in order, they show them a line and they say, which of the lines that we show you is closest in length to the line on the board? And in this experiment, there's one that is obviously the correct choice. But when you have the other people say one other than the one that's obviously correct, a significant portion of the time, people will will change their answers
just because
people value the opinions of other people more than they trust their own intuition. It's fascinating. However, the exception to this was when one other person before them said the line that they thought was closest. Then they felt comfortable to say the line that they actually
one other
believed
person.
in.
So it really just took literally one other person.
Exactly. So I think that having the people from their regiment be in line with what they had decided to do validated that opinion. But I think if some of them had started to leave, others would have left as well.
That is a fantastic little psychoanalysis there. I'm just going to let that speak for itself.
Oh, it's so cool. Go watch the videos. They're awesome.
Yeah. All right. Let's go on to question 2. Jenna, the bread queen, asks, what are your predictions regarding the expedition?
Okay, so they're trying to get to this new base.
This is a test run to see how it would go if they went all the way to Shinganshina.
My theory is that the Titans are just wandering around aimlessly, but we do know that something draws them, and they insinuated in earlier episodes that it was like noise or visibility. I think they're going to draw in Titans, and I don't quite understand their formation yet, but I feel like they're going to be fighting them off from the sides, right?
Think
like kind of like an arrow.
You'll see the formation.
No, so I'm really excited to see that. I'm predicting they're going to run into a lot of Titans. On the outside, they're going to lose people, obviously, which is going to be terrible. I wonder what Aaron's going to do. I think they're going to run into a lot of issues, and I think the difficulty with Aaron is that he is still uncontrollable, but put into a dangerous situation will turn into a Titan outside of his own control, right? When he was shot with that cannonball or like eaten by the Titan, like those situations, he was not deciding to turn into a Titan. It was danger prompting the transformation.
Absolutely.
So putting him in a dangerous situation seems like an invitation for Aaron Titan to appear. So hopefully that doesn't happen.
But if they were to succeed, they can come back to the military police and be like, hey, we went out with Aaron and it worked.
100%.
So I now have a question of my own making to piggyback off of that, which is, why do you think information is being withheld from people?
I think if all the information were presented, people would be far less willing to die.
You think that there is worse information to say than a third of you will die?
That was only told to that new class of scouts, right? That's not everyone going out there. So I feel like a lot of
the other people are already in the scouts though. So like they can't, they can't be deterred because they're already signed up. You know what I mean? Like they didn't have an option to say no.
Yes, but so once you're in the scouts, like just written off, you cannot leave. That works in theory. Like theoretically, once you commit, you cannot leave. When you're face to face with a Titan, whether or not you turn on your heels and run is a very different situation to have like objectively committed to like a branch of the military.
So you think he withheld the information because they would be too terrified otherwise?
Yes, I think he needs them brave enough to fight, and if they knew everything, they wouldn't be.
Interesting. All right, we're gonna leave it there for this episode. Interesting answer. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below if you enjoyed that episode, and check out the Patreon to see episodes early, including next episode, which is already posted, and to ask us the questions we answer after every episode. I think that's about it. Are we excited for episode 17 of Attack on Titan?
Yes.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.